Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And that great voice is talking about Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, that's the name of the Messiah. And it says pour out the vials. You know, those vials are used as a metaphor for the Lord opening up certain plagues or events on the earth. It's a metaphor for the Lord opening up certain events and plagues that's taking place in the earth, or that's going to take place in the earth. Verse 2, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So a grievous sore is going to it's going to be upon people. That grievous sore is going to be upon those that took the mark of the beast. And by them taking the mark of the beast, that just proves that these people that took the mark of the beast is down with Esau's system, his way of life, his image. Okay. So the NLT says, so the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth, and horrible malignant sores broke out on everyone who had the mark of the beast and who worship his statue. So those that take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID CHIP. Okay, you can actually Google CHIP. Okay, it's small like a grain of rice. And Esau Edom, the so-called white man, Esau Edom is going to make it mandatory. Okay, and when you look up that word noisome, because you have to look up those words in this verse. In verse 2, you have to look up noisome, you have to look up grievous, you have to look up sore. So that word noisome, it says of a bad nature, right? Of a bad nature. It says, when you go to the Strongs, it says bad, evil, harm, ill, noisome, wicked. What's of a bad nature? Diseases are of a bad nature. Okay? Let's keep on reading the different definitions. It says bad, evil, harm, ill, right? Ill. If you become ill, something that made you sick, that's why you're ill, you know? So diseases are of a bad nature. I'm in the Blue Letter Bible. I looked up the word noisome, and it says of a bad nature. Okay, has different definitions, right? I went to the Strongs. It says bad, evil, harm, ill, noisome, wicked. And yes, diseases do people harm. It makes people ill, right? Those that took the mark of the beast will experience disease. They're going to be ill. Let's look up the word grievous. It says Salakia. I mentioned noisome, right? Okay, so I'm on grievous now. Okay, Salakia. So that word grievous, when you go to the blue letter, it says of a bad nature or condition. It says bad, of a bad nature or condition. In the physical sense, diseased or blind. Diseased, right? Right. So what's of a bad nature? Diseases. Then you go to that word sore. The word sore, it says a wound producing a discharge, pus, a sore, an ulcer. Right. So that word sore says a wound producing discharge, pus, a sore, an ulcer. So what's going to happen to those that take the mark of the beast? Well, ultimately, they're going to be burnt in the lake of fire. But before that, they're going to have boils and pus on their bodies. They're going to be inflamed with boils. Just how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai put boils upon the Egyptians. Okay? So those that take the mark of the beast will go through different diseases breaking out on their body. They're going to be in a bad case. They're going to go through pain because they took the mark of the beast. Okay? So when you go to Exodus chapter 9 verse 8, it says in blue letter says the plague of boils. This verse 8. And Yahweh said unto Moses and to Aaron, take to you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh. And it shall become small dust in all the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beasts throughout all the land of Egypt. The NLT says the ashes will spread like fine dust over the whole land of Egypt, causing festering boils to break out on people and animals throughout the land. That word blains, let's look it up real quick. It says blisters, boils, to swell up. Right. Just how the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai put boils upon the Egyptians and the cattle, the Lord is going to do that in these last days to those who took the mark of the beast. The scriptures say never trust thy enemy. And ultimately the Lord has to keep you from the hour of temptation. And what is the hour of temptation? That's when the mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast, the RFID CHIP. Okay. The word boil, I looked it up. It says boil, inflame, spot, inflammation, eruption. Right. An ulcer. See? An ulcer. When you go to the Strong's, it says to burn, inflammation, i.e., an ulcer. Botch, an ulcer. Look up the word botch. Now let's go to not botch, but let's go to boil. Matter of fact, let's go to blains in the Google. It says an inflamed, swelling, or sore on the skin. So those that took the mark of the beast, you're gonna break out with an ulcer. It's gonna be full of pus. It's gonna be all over your body. That's why we're telling you people not to take the RFID CHIP. The scriptures say never trust thy enemy. Because Esau Edom is going to offer this chip to the whole world. It's going to be made mandatory. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to keep the elect from the hour of temptation. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well, teach well. Shalom.